Well, hi. Welcome back, everyone. I'm PJandBuild, and this is my single player world. And that's why I'm wearing diamond armor, because this world is old. I believe most of it was done in 1.10. Um, it's Thanksgiving today, and I thought I'd do a special tour of my single player world that hasn't really been touched in years. Because now I mostly just play on servers. This is my base. I spawned in that desert over there, and I saw this mountain, and I said I'm gonna haul it out and make it pretty and live in it. And that's what I did. I called this world Mount Desert. Let's go take a little tour. Let's start at the entrance. This, for some reason, is the entrance. These are roots. We used to put fence posts out of the bottom of dirt, and it looked like roots. I mean, it does, kind of. We always shut the door behind us. And this was the first room I built. Etho, I'm a big fan of Etho, and he was putting diamond ore in his cave base, and so I did that here because I thought that was cool for some reason. The only trapdoors we had were oak trapdoors. You could use spruce to make them, but they would still look like this, and so that's why they're everywhere. There's a portal that for some reason I no longer use. That's a mini farm. That's Big Brain Concrete Machine. Y'all know how that is. This is my OG storage room. This was enough. Might look familiar to some of you. Why is there a stair missing here? Get. Yeah. Oh, that's a trash can. Always gotta have a trash can. And you can hear that click. It's because it's a trap chest. And a thing to know about these is that you used to not be able to place chests next to each other like this unless one of them was a trap chest. And I don't think there's any way to really tell by looking at it. There's a secret here. Look at this redstone. You cannot tell anything is going on here. It's very well hidden. We're going to go through a waterfall because... Wasn't that pretty? This is what's under the original room. Anyway, we're going to go through a waterfall and come down here to the enchanting room. And got a little window out to the outside world. I have 6 brewing stands for some reason. And my chests are very organized. That is a shortcut drop down to the new storage room, which I'll get to in a little bit. Over here is wheat farm. Look at that perfect redstone. It triggers the trapdoor and everything. It's not supposed to do that. Anyway, you've probably seen these. You plant the wheat and then you flush it all out so you don't have to harvest it all. Apparently I turned this into a netherwort farm at some point, which works, you know, it functions the same way. Grotto that we just looked at a minute ago. This was my first sheep farm. And there used to be sheep in here and they all got out. And I'm not sure how they got out, but there was a point where there were sheep just all over my base, just running around everywhere. This is my apartment, or my, you know, it's my bedroom. But at the time, I thought it looked like a nice hipster loft apartment. I still think this looks pretty good. There's a lot of like open space. I was really into my rugs. I put some ductwork up here. I don't know why. Um, these chests were supposed to contain projects or materials for projects, and then that was going to be the project board. This is a map of my world, which is probably updated. Crease, nicotine, prohibitor. Just, I don't know, man. I name my tools weird shit, I guess. Onto the elevator. Good old minecart elevator. Sugarcane farm. You can see that it's overly complicated, especially if you look in the back. I don't know if you used to have to make them that complicated or what, but it's, I don't know. There's like 3 observers per slice or something. It's pretty crazy. This is my plant room. This is purely for decoration only. I like the little dome thing. Let's go look at it from the outside. It looks really cool. At least I think it does. That's it. Really needs some more support under here, but whatever. I think I have every plant in the game at the time in here. I'm not sure. And I'm not going to figure it out. This is another grotto. Just so you can walk by and see grotto. Little crystal-y things I made. I think that's the only thing on this floor. Let's go down. This is a room. This goes to the OG, well, first of all, a dedicated room for grinding concrete. Why, I don't know. But it's here. This is my OG rail smelter. I don't know what was going on over here. Secret escape. I don't know. I probably had some plan. Portal I don't use. I don't know. There was. I think I didn't know how to link portals or something, and had to shut some down. I thought lava lighting was like the coolest thing ever when I did this, and so that's what I used. This is Mumbo Jumbo's super smelter that he probably doesn't use now. It was like there was one video where he had come up with a way to do it with redstone instead of rail, and I thought it was so cool. And it totally does not distribute shit evenly at all. But it's still, I mean, it's still fast. It's just not perfect, but it's good enough for me. This is my hangar. I wonder what that is. There's something clicking somewhere. Anyway, the idea here is that when I'd come to the base with the Lytra, I would fly in and land in this hangar. And not that yeah, I could land anywhere, but whatever. This is the interface for the smelter. Smelting up some glass for something. Sea lanterns. I do not have a guardian farm in this world. I had to go and get these. These doors are. This is a fish farm. Kick the button. The perfect cast. Yeah, back in the day, you could fish and get all, enchantment books and bows with good enchantments on them. Whoops. Boots, saddles. I mean, you could get so much stuff in the game. It really was OP. But in my opinion, I'm gonna drop an opinion. Fish farms will not build you a house or a city, and therefore, to me, they're fair game. Because that's what I'm here for. Let's go down. This is the elevator room. And this is my aquarium that I built before there were coral blocks. So yeah, the oceans just had guardian temples and gravel. That's it. There's nothing in them. So I used wool and shaped them. Yeah, that's kelp, if you can tell. Oh, there's some prismarine down there for fun. There's a coral fan made out of diorite for some reason. I don't know. Yeah. That is a named squid. His name is Ravioli. Or, yeah. We are at Y74. Squids don't spawn up here, and so what I did was spawned one in down here, named it, and then brought it up here. Yeah, I don't know why that didn't need to be explained, but it was. I explained it. This is just an outside entrance. It's not lit up at all here. It's dangerous. Ooh, look at that old school iron farm. We'll get to that in a minute. I use slabs so I don't have to use torches. So it's dark in this hallway. Roots. This is my new storage room, or my, newer storage room. It's Tango Tech's first multi-item sorter thing. I do not understand how it works at all, but I got the world download and watched the video and copied everything up. And it was very expensive, and it's slow as Christmas, and it lags the hell out of my base. So you really, I mean, fortunately there's better sorters out there now. I know Tango did one, better one soon after this too. But yeah, I hated this thing. I ended up just using it manually after a while, because you put your stuff in that box and your whole world, you'd have to AFK, or you couldn't do anything, and that kind of defeated the purpose of the convenience. Anyway, that's another mini farm. I don't know why I need more than one. Oh yeah. If you put glowstone behind nether portal, you get fruity pebbles. It looks cool, but it also looks very loud, kind of abrasive. This goes out. This is my landing pool. Flying with elytra. Back in the day I wasn't so good at flying, and so I just splash in the water, which isn't a very big landing spot, actually. There's a little village down there. I think we pretty much got everything inside the mountain. This is my village. Those note blocks are crates, because there were not barrels at the time. We use fences for doors because I did not know the door trick to keep zombies away. And so anyway, big house. One of the coolest things I think I built in this world is the library, and that is in this house. It's basically dug out into the mountain. There's my librarian, and that is the clever way that I've kept him from escaping. It's just fucking solid wall of glass. There's a little bedroom up here. Ooh, look at them chandeliers. That's old school. Look at this. These are cabinets, I think. Oh, I know why this looks like that. I had B-Dub's texture pack, so these actually were spruce doors. Not that that would be that much better looking, but yeah. All the trapdoors were spruce doors, in fact, while I was using that texture pack. Anyway, this library. Library is... Look at that ceiling. I think my building style has changed a lot, but this still impresses me. Look at this. This is a little bridge. And I was actually trying to keep all my... why are all of my item frames are gone? I guess it doesn't really matter. Anyway, I was keeping all my even Bane of Anthropods enchantment books in the library. I didn't really have much. There's my parrot. Had to bring him back from the jungle. I believe this, yeah, this is a functional enchanting table at level 30. It doesn't really look that impressive, does it? We now we've got looms and chiseled bookshelves to break up those textures, but back in the day we did not have them. Let's go up the spiral staircase with no rails. That's dangerous. This, if you can tell, that's like a dragon base, kind of a goofy one. I like it though. Come over here, sit down and read a damn book. You know, I'm gonna think about what to look at next. This, let's how do you do it? New time set? No. Set. Oh, for Christ's sake, I gotta figure out how to do that again. You have to open your world to LAN in order to use commands. There. I saw you, Enderman. Okay, so anyway, this is called a Hugel Kurzer, I don't know, something like that. It's a style of gardening where you like make this pile of logs, and then you put dirt or soil over the logs, and then it somehow makes the plants grow good. And I made 2 of them here, the best I could in Minecraft anyway. I wonder if I actually put logs in here. No, I didn't. That would have been hilarious. Yep, there you go. Yeah. Get knowledge about Hugel Kurders, or however they're pronounced. Look at these farms. We got, yeah, this is Etho's mushroom block farm because you could use mushrooms as fuel, which I don't know if you still can or not. I tell you, it wouldn't smell very nice, I don't think. But I don't know. I thought I was trying to come up with a better way to smelt. Cactus farm that I've disabled. Pumpkin farm that is slow as Christmas. Before the Nether update, if you wanted nether wart blocks, you had to actually farm the Christ out of nether wart. So that's what I did. I made a big old tower of nothing but nether wart because I wanted to make mushrooms, giant mushrooms, like my own, like custom giant mushrooms. Cows and sheep are outside. I believe this is the fish farm, but it was sticking out, so I wanted to make it look pretty. Yeah, it's the fish farm. What looks nice? Yeah, I got a little architect-y. That's the sheep farm. That's the OG room, and that is the enchanting. Cool. Let's go up top. back to the entrance, but this time we're going to be outside. Long time ago, Exuma made a video about how you can make these spruce tree farms, and you put the water underneath to collect all this stuff. Because I don't know, it was fine. And for some reason, I have 2 of them. I built like a whole island for this one. But if I recall, I remember liking the jungle trees so much that I just left them there whenever I was done, or grew a new one or whatever. An extremely tiny oak tree farm. Look at this custom spruce tree. I don't think it's that bad. It could be better, but shit. A little custom terrain work up here. I don't know why. Some beacons. Let's go up. There's a mob farm up there, and this is where the storage for it is. Oh. These stairs are really not safe. You just, you know, it's not. Need some guardrails. This is where the mobs fall, and that is where the mob farm is. Look at this. I love this mob farm because it's like my own design. It's not very effective, but in a single player world, it doesn't have to be. Because there's not other players on, it can be slow and you'll get enough. And these clouds sure are there. I should turn them off, I guess. I'm not gonna. This is my AFK spot, which puts me in range. Mobs this way, yeah, they're up there. So you can watch them fall. And what this is, built me, it's supposed to look like a floating island, and I mean it kind of does, right? And then on top of it I put a sunflower. I don't know why, but it's there. It looks cool on my map though. And this is all it is. Classic old school. Look, and this guy's stuck. It's just, it's not very effective. But eventually they will walk the hell off. And they can bottleneck a little bit, but not too much. Yeah, I mean it worked. It's gotten me all the gunpowder. I eventually built a bigger one. Don't get me wrong, but it got me back. I think that's all for the original base. There's some other stuff around. I'm gonna find something to see if I can find something interesting to show. Okay, so we're gonna go to the Nether Hub, and I'm gonna tell you the tragedy of my single player world. Come on. Man. Nether tunnels. I built some. But I cheated. What happened was I got drunk one day and I was like, you know, it's my world. I can do what I want and I can have fun how I want. I'm going to go into creative mode and cut out these tunnels. And I did. And there's really nothing wrong with that. But after I did it, I felt like the world was ruined. Like it was no longer a survival world. I just cheated. And I pretty much lost interest in playing on it after that point. So the lesson to learn is don't cheat. I don't know. But it is fun to go back and look at every once in a while. And that's the tragedy of the world. This is the bone portal. Where does this? I don't even know where this goes. Oh, it's a skeleton farm. Well, that makes sense. Very good. We've all seen those. And way down here is the sea base. I remember this. I guess this is supposed to look like electronics or something. I don't know. Sure. There is a mob farm that I built and it didn't work. And I don't know why. So I built... Look at these electric resistors or whatever they are. There's a smelter. I don't know why it's here, but it's here. This was supposed to be a whole second base. There is my slime farm. And it's... looks like it's only 2 layers. Oh, it's more than 2 layers. Hold up. Because the deep slate... regenerated? No. It's just 2 layers. I don't know. I forgot how shit works when they updated. Good though. And that's... is it the only thing that's here? No, there's stuff outside. There's a beacon down there. This is the mob farm. It didn't work. Well, right now I've got it lit up so I can work on it, but it just, I don't know. Anyway, what we ended up doing is building good old Il Mango's mob farm. It takes a minute to get up here. Didn't even do like all the layers, just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it looks like. And you get so many drops. I mean, for a single player world, it's just, yeah. Plenty of stuff. Let's go to this house. Because when I wanted to build the ocean base, I started with a house. And this is where I lived for, I don't know, like a day. Item frame size, that's cool. And up here, I think there's a bed up here. Oh yeah, let's sleep. I love going to sleep. It's like my favorite thing. Alright. Let's see what else we got. By the way, the ocean. This is it. The entire... got some purple. I think that's purple. Well, the entire ocean, it's just this. But now, glow squids just like spawn. Which is awesome. And I guess dolphins. There's fish. There wouldn't be fish. There would be squids and squids and squids. And that would be the only thing in the ocean. That's one of the things Mojang updated that everyone loved. Look at how mature I am. I found my villagers. Farm bitch pumpkin. Wow. So rude. They're already trapped in a box. Look at all these dudes. This, by the way, is... What is going on? This is like not supposed to work anymore. It seems to be working extremely well now. Alright, we're getting lag. Let's I'm sorry, but this is my collection of old school villagers. I think these guys don't even have workstations. I don't know if they still work or not. Oh yeah, this is where we kill the villagers. I'd rail them in there and then scooch them over. Lava down there. Anyway, the outside of this place looks so dumb. I've never liked it, and I kept trying to make it better, and I never did. So I eventually just pretended that it wasn't here. But this is the castle. What is this? I don't know, man. I mean, it served its purpose. Why is it in the middle of the desert? It's just a weird thing. I don't know. I don't know what was going on with that breeding. And this is a village I made. If I can figure out where it went. Oh yeah, it's over here. Surrounded by oak trees. We have what I called hay frame houses. Yeah. I mean, I still like them. They're got some holes in the roof. Jeez, man. Grief. I'm glad I'm in creative. God damn. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty much all the same. This is a giant dead tree stump in the middle of the village. And, I guess, you know, they once lived around a magical tree, and now the tree is gone and the people are dead. I don't know. I mean, the hay just looks a little too nice for it to be abandoned, but I don't know. What are you going to do? I tried my best. My end farm looks ominous as hell. It's like some kind of angel or something. But it's a half circle. Because Etho did a half circle, and I thought Etho was cool. Yeah. Don't even have an enchanting table here? Weird. Okay. So yeah, that's just about all I really have to show. I mean, there's a couple other things around that just aren't really interesting, or at least they aren't to me. And but I will show off this iron farm. Back in the day, iron farms used to give you like a stack a night or something. And doors were a thing. Villagers were all about doors. And I don't remember how they work now, but they were overly complicated and weird. And I built 2 of them so that I could have twice the iron. And now you can get You know, back in my day, the iron was hard to get in the snow. You know, literally though. That's how long I've been playing this game. um, yeah. Thanks for looking at my stupid single player world and listening to me talk about it. And I'm glad you guys are here. And I don't know what I'm going to do next time. I didn't know what I was going to do this time until I did it. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving and a wonderful evening. And eat your good food. And drink you some booze if you want to. And have a wonderful night. Bye.